I'm in the same world every time I dream. Every time I go to sleep and dream, I'm in the same world, and it's been like this for most of my life. When I was 2-3 years old, I noticed that I started having recurring dreams with the same people that don't exist in this world, the same environments, the same playgrounds. So I started piecing those together and I got this dream world. What I'm building in the background is from this world. It is a city in the north of a country, in a valley. It's been flooded. It was intentionally flooded, but I won't get into the lore behind all of that. And it is so interesting because to me, going to sleep is kind of like watching a series with the occasional choose your own decisions kind of thing, like Minecraft story mode. Okay, so that's basically lucid dreaming, but I view sleeping sort of like watching a series, because every time I go to sleep, I get to watch the story progress further, and it is one of the most exciting things. Every time I wake up, I feel this sort of joy that you get from, the joy that you get from engaging in your favorite hobbies. That's the joy that I feel, but sadly I just absolutely cannot share this with anybody, because once I start talking about this world, I sound like a crazy person, because many of the creatures are goofy, and the way the society functions is goofy in some parts of the world, but not in others, and the popular culture and the internet memes, the entire meme culture. I would love to talk about this. So going to sleep in this world and dreaming in this world is kind of like being a brain-rotted teenager just in another world. I built this for an art project at school, and this is the finished painting, by the way. I just wanted to trace over Minecraft build because I'm a lazy bitch, but I did make this sketch also to just get just to capture the vibe of it. But yeah, I traced over Minecraft build. I've done that before. I won an art competition by tracing over Minecraft builds. I really wish that I could talk about this hobby and share it with somebody, because I have so many hobbies that I just get to talk about freely. Even something as weird, not really weird, but like Minecraft building, like, oh yeah, what did you did this summer? Oh yeah, I built in Minecraft. But this is even worse. Like I have many hobbies. I like drawing, I like painting, beauty, nail art, makeup, necklace making, air dyeing clay. Like, yeah, I have many hobbies, but this is one of my biggest hobbies too. This world building / maladaptive daydreaming hobby. I view it as sort of an extension of myself. Everything going on in this world, all the different characters, they're just, not all of them, but some of them are just an extension of myself and my own thoughts that manifest into these different people. And so it's so fun to interact with all these different characters. I won't be going into detail about all the different ones, the main ones, and how this society functions and how the people interact with it, because once I start talking about that, I will be going on for hours, because I just absolutely cannot stop talking about this once I start. I just view these different parts of myself every time that I go to sleep and watch them interact with this world that I've also made in my own mind. Okay, I would be a fucking millionaire. I would be J.K. Rowling level millionaire rich person, except better, because I'm not a transphobe. If I only knew how to write, oh my goodness. I unfortunately am not a very good writer. I am a really bad writer. And I think that the storyline and the environment and the different creatures and the way the society functions could be a really interesting storyline for anybody else to follow. But it's just that I want to be a gatekeeper for once. The reason why I feel so hesitant about sharing parts of this world is because, like I said, or not all of it. Oh my god, I need to stop repeating myself and just regurgitating the same shit, but it's like an extension of myself. And if somebody says, oh yeah, I think that character is an asshole, it's like, oh yeah, you hate me? Oh, you hate this part of me? Oh, alright, I guess you don't love me then. That sounds corny. It's intentionally corny, okay. But I like to make art of this world, like many of my Minecraft builds. They're inspired by this dream world. Some of my other art, like this painting, the woman on the left is her name is Sienna, and the woman on the right who is getting her nails done, her name is Beldine. That's actually not her first name, it's her last name, but nobody calls her by her first name because her last name is simply better. It's very interesting to see how when I go through periods in my life where I experience different things, this impacts the dream world and the storyline and how. Oh, alright, it doesn't impact like the society obviously, but it impacts my. Okay, I sound goofy talking about this because it's like, oh yeah, I daydream about all these people and I daydream about them like all the time, and I dream about them at night. I dream about them every single night or almost every single night. Sometimes I have nightmares about things in this world, bad nightmares. So I like to separate nightmares into good nightmares and then bad nightmares. These nightmares in the real world, they are always bad. And the nightmares in the dream world, they are always good. I mean, some of them genuinely do terrify me and I wake up in cold sweat, and the nightmares in the dream world, they contribute to the lore and the storyline. When you have this sort of dream world hobby, it's sometimes necessary to experience all the horrible shit in the world, and it just makes me feel okay, so there's more to this story, there's more to the lore. I think that it's almost like my subconsciousness in a way, that when I enter this dream world, I'm interacting with my subconsciousness. This dream world, just everything about this, I just love dreaming. I love waking up after a dream and just still feeling like I'm in the world. I like closing my eyes in the real world and imagining that all the sounds and the smells and the sensory input that I get is happening in the dream world, and imagining myself in this dream world. Here is the finished build. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this and share it to see if anybody else feels the same way, because I've never really heard about anybody else having a dream world that's sort of like watching a series. Hopefully somebody can relate to this. If you can relate to this, I'd be very interested to hear what your world is like. So yeah, here's the finished build. Here is the finished painting, and it's watercolor, by the way. It's been so long since I painted with watercolor paint last. Yeah. Goodbye. Subscribe. Oh, and before I go, please do me a favor and don't mention the batch. Bye.